In the heart of ancient Athens, where marble temples gleamed under the Mediterranean sun, walked a man unlike any other. He owned no land, wore the same rough cloak in summer and winter, and wandered barefoot through the busy streets. He carried no scrolls, no books, just questions, and with those questions, he shook the foundations of society. This was Socrates, the philosopher who would rather die than stop seeking truth. Socrates was born in 470 BC, a time when Athens was becoming the cultural and intellectual center of the world. Sculpture, drama, architecture, and democracy itself flourished. His father was a stonemason, his mother a midwife. Socrates often joked that his role was similar to his mother's, but instead of helping people give birth to children, he helped them give birth to ideas. He fought bravely as a soldier, yet never sought political power or wealth. His battlefield was the mind. At his trial, Socrates declared, "The unexamined life is not worth living." To him, life without reflection was like steering a ship without a compass. You may move, but you have no direction. For Socrates, self-examination wasn't just thinking about your day, it was questioning your deepest beliefs. Why do you believe what you believe? Are your goals truly your own, or inherited from others? Without such reflection, he believed, we live on autopilot, asleep to the meaning of our lives. Today, reflection might mean journaling, meditating, or taking a quiet walk without your phone. In our busy, noisy world, pausing to ask, am I living according to my values, is a radical act. Socrates challenges us, don't just live, live consciously. When the Oracle of Delphi proclaimed him the wisest man in Athens, Socrates was baffled. I know nothing, he said. But this, he realized, was the very thing that made him wise. He knew the limits of his own knowledge. In a world where people cling to certainty, Socrates embraced doubt. His method was simple but powerful. Question everything. Through dialogue, he would expose contradictions in people's thinking, not to humiliate them, but to guide them toward clarity. In our information age, we mistake knowing many facts for being wise. Socrates would tell us, admit what you don't know, question what you think you do, and stay curious. Humility is the gateway to true learning. Socrates believed that wealth does not bring goodness, but goodness brings wealth and every other blessing. To him, virtue, living with justice, courage, and integrity, was the highest treasure. Riches without character were meaningless. Today we measure success in salaries, followers, and possessions. Socrates invites us to measure it in kindness, integrity, and the way we impact those around us. Socrates thrived in conversation, not to win arguments but to uncover truth. He believed ideas must be tested like gold in fire. In his dialogues, he asked questions that made others rethink their assumptions, guiding them to discover answers themselves. In an age of social media arguments, Socrates teaches us, challenge ideas, not people. Listen to understand, not simply to reply. When accused of corrupting the youth and sentenced to death, Socrates could have escaped, but to him, fleeing would betray his principles. He calmly drank the cup of hemlock, knowing that while death might take his body, it could never take his integrity. Socrates' body is gone, but his questions remain. Am I living with purpose? Am I humble enough to keep learning? Do I value my soul more than my possessions? These questions are as urgent now as they were 2,400 years ago. This is Ancient Insights. Subscribe and join me as we explore the wisdom of history's greatest minds and bring their timeless lessons into your life today.